Hey everybody, I don't usually talk about Married at First Sight, but I watch it like every week. Every week I'm tuned in and ready for it. And I know it comes on tomorrow, so I'm a week late on this review. And this isn't a recap, this is just my assessment of the characters, the people on the show. And since I'm in Houston and they're in Houston, like, let's talk about it. So let's just first start off with Rachel and Jose. Rachel and Jose, will they make it? I don't think so. I think that Jose's insecurities and Rachel's insecurities could, Jose's need to control and Rachel's lack of financial control will be the demise of that relationship. And I just from the look of when Pastor Cal asked them if they had consummated the relationship, and Rachel was like, yeah, we did. Yeah, that didn't sound exciting and new like the Love Boat. So, I don't know, because that could crush a girl inside. Like she can deal with bad sex for a minute, but no. And then the fact that he's so controlling, like with this whiteboard, like, and to me, everybody's like, oh my God, his finances are in such order. I actually paused the screen and got a closer look. Like, Jose, you're just so on point financially, but your stocks are, it doesn't appear to be on point unless that's how much you're contributing each month to your stocks. Anyhow, it's like, why are you so worried about going on a vacation? And why are you trying to steal her happiness? If she likes to collect pencils on vacation, let her. Like, Jose, you collected a bunch of bulky, ugly furniture in this big house. And speaking of the house, many men think that they want to buy a house and move a wife in. But it doesn't work like that with most women. Most women want to be a part of the decision. And if not anything, we want to decorate the house. And Jose has his house all laid out in 90s style bulky leather furniture with a bunch of like horrible tchotchkes, and he wants to put a pool table. He has it all planned, but he has not made space for Rachel. And what Rachel thinks, Jose doesn't care what Rachel thinks. Jose is that boy who grew up thinking that my wife is going to do what I say, and she's just a woman's going to step into my life. She's going to, and she's going to live my life. We're not going to live each other's lives. We're not going to come together and create a life. She's going to live my life. And that's why, Jose, with your short self, you can keep it moving. But, moving right along. Mirla and Gil. People hate Mirla. I actually kind of like Mirla. At first, I wasn't liking Mirla because I'm like, this girl has a lot of criticisms to be so basic. Like, her hair is sticky and basic. Her eyebrows, she was complaining on the wedding day that she didn't want her eyebrows to look like her friends. But it's like, do something. And she's like, I don't wear makeup. She spends all her money on clothes and shoes and bags. Which, I mean, not knocking. If that's what you like, that's what you like. But is any of that appreciating? I know you can sell bags and make money from it. But Mirla, and she probably makes enough money to support it. But my thing is, Mirla, do you own your home? Because if you don't own your home and you have like $70,000 or $7,000 worth of bags and shoes, I don't know what the number was. I thought it was $70,000. And by the amount of Louboutins that she has and Gucci, well, she had Louis Vuitton and Chanel, I'm guessing it's in the $70,000 range. Because if Louboutins are like, let's say on average $800 to $1,000 a pop, and you have at least 10 pairs, I mean, there's your math right there. So, and then Gil's a firefighter, so he's definitely considering, because he makes a modest salary, and according to some vlog I read, that Gil is he's newly a fireman. So he probably came in making like 29,000. They say he's probably like 39,000 now, which, let's say, in the city of Houston, that's not a lot of money. I know people say, "Ooh, the South has a low cost of living," but it's not true. It's going up. Like, it's really going up, especially with the amount of transplants moving to Houston. The cost of living is on the rise, and housing costs are expensive. You don't have state income tax, which is great, because I just moved back to Houston from Illinois, and that state income tax is just not the move. Anyhow, so Gil wants affection. He's not getting affection, but like, let's be honest, it's only been 8 days. And many people go on dates, go on like 3 or 4 dates in the span of a month and may have kissed maybe once. So for him to expect a lot more from Mirla, I mean, give her some time. However, I don't know that this time is what it needs, because I just think they just generally don't they're not compatible. I mean, their little banter is cute, but how long can this cute banter leave until it becomes annoying to one or both parties in the relationship? Like that banter, you're this, you complain a lot. No, I don't. You're a diva. Oh, what makes me a diva? I like that word diva. So that back and forth can only last for so long until it becomes annoying to one or both of the people involved. So let's move on to Bao and Johnny. The thing is, I am all like, listen, I don't go to bed until I take a shower. One, because I just don't want to get in the bed dirty. And two, it's relaxing. Bao is like, I'm not taking a shower if I come home from the gym. Especially, like say in Houston summers, I might take 2 to 3 showers a day. Because if you take a shower, then you go outside, you start sweating because of the humidity. Then there are mosquitoes around. You need a bath again. So the fact that, and then if you go work out on top of that, you need a bath. But Bao says, I don't want to take a bath some nights. I'm just that tired. I might sleep on the sofa. And Johnny's like, that's gross. Because Johnny takes 3 and 4 showers a day. And, Bao said, you've taken more showers in one day than I've taken in a week. So that's like, you take 3 to 4 showers a week, Bao? Okay. But she does have a bidet, so she cleans her lady parts. So maybe that's what she means. I'm going to clean my lady parts, but the rest of this, my underarms. And here's the fact. I don't know how factual it is because I think Bao is Vietnamese. But I do recall when I was in China in 2008, I believe it was, my boyfriend at the time forgot to bring deodorant. So we went on this wild chase looking for deodorant. Come to find out, Walmart in China, they don't even have, and this was like a big warehouse Walmart. This wasn't like your regular Walmart. They don't have deodorant in China because Chinese people, and I'm not sure if this is for Asian people across the board, don't produce, they don't have sweat glands under their arms. So therefore, they don't wear deodorant. That's a fun fact there. Now, you can Google that and see if this is actually the case for everybody, but that's just what I learned while I was in China for 3 weeks. No deodorant anywhere. So, anyhow, Johnny also mentioned that with Pastor Cal, which is heartbreaking, that Bao is very childlike. When he goes in to kiss her, she basically laughs and giggles. She's very childlike to him, and that's a turnoff. Well, there's really nothing you can do about that because that is who she is. Because it seems as though he wants a vixen. He wants a vixen that smells like cotton candy. That's what he wants. Or he just wants someone who, and I don't think he necessarily wants a vixen. He just wants somebody who is sexually mature or she's womanly and she comes out very kitty to him. And so it's like, if anything, Bao is probably shut down. First it's my snoring, then it's my hygiene, now it's my behavior. It's not going to work. It's just not going to work. Anyhow, moving on to the show. Michaela, I said it from jump. It's something off about her. Just by the way she was behaving at that bachelorette party, I was like, this girl is too happy and giddy to be getting married. She's one of those people who needs that title, marriage as a title to validate herself. She's also one of those people like, I need a man to lead me, but yet she has a strong personality that really can't be led or handled or contained, which, I don't know if editing did this because it's like, how do we get from here to here? Zach walks out the door with his dog. We're looking at a cam that's in the ceiling, so Zach walks out the door around 7:30, 7:45 in the morning. Michaela comes out around 9. She slams the sanitizer wipes, the Clorox wipes, and she's angry. So it's like, how do we get from here to here? Like, did something happen in between? And then, when he finally comes through, because she says he wasn't answering her calls or texts, and he said, you knew where I was going, blah, blah, blah. And apparently he said this in Unfiltered, that he texts her, and she responded. And he said, also, you said, do not wake me up. He didn't wake her up. But it's just like the fact that her range of emotion jumped from there to there, and then just getting all loud. You a mug. Like, And she was the main one saying, I don't want to speak like my parents spoke to each other, But that's exactly what she did. Like, I want to fight good. And if you leave me, that's abuse. What did she do? She walked out and left. So it's like, is she getting a bad edit? Or is this just something that's going to come? Have they created this narrative that Michaela is just this angry, unstable person? But I think she is unstable, quite honestly. Like, she's come off as unstable. Her whole family called her Hurricane Michaela. That says a lot right there, because a hurricane kind of comes in and does a lot of damage. And Michaela has come in and done a lot of damage. Like, I first noticed it at the wedding, just how giddy. Like, she was a little bit too extreme for me. And I was thinking, well, maybe it's just me, because I don't like people who just go all in real fast. Like, I just think fools rush in too fast. And people who show so much excitement about something that they know nothing about, like, you're just too excited for me. Like, I don't excite like everybody else, so I actually factored that in. But it was just something off about Michaela. And she has shown since then that there's still something off. The fact that she was being so unreasonable when he tested positive for COVID and she didn't want to leave. Like, girl, it's to protect you. You've tested negative. You need to get out of here and let him heal, because you don't know what's to come. So that gave me pause about Michaela. So, and now she's doing this stuff. And then they have upcoming scenes where she's like throwing stuff and yelling at the cameras. I don't know if it's the cameras that's making her crazy or she's just kind of crazy. And yeah, we don't need to label people crazy, because I'm not a psychologist, psychiatrist, or a therapist, or a life coach. I'm just somebody observing these shows, and she's coming off a little loco. Anyhow, I think if tomorrow's episode, Wednesday's episode, is compelling enough, I will give some commentary and tell me what you think. Am I too late to jump into this conversation, or are people here for it? We shall see by clicks. Like and subscribe and tell me your thoughts. Bye.